Hey, this is Hans for Request for Music, and this is the first in a series of videos about DEX or DX or whatever you want to call it. Um, DEX is an FM synthesizer, a complete instrument, and it uses FM synthesis, which they explained as being frequency modulation, but it's actually phase modulation, but that's maybe too much difference or maybe too much detail. At least it's a different sort of synthesis than the subtractive synthesis that you're mainly used to, probably, where you use oscillators and filters and that kind of stuff. Whereas in DEX, if I have something like this set up, I in the beginning only have just a sine wave for one of the operators, because you use operators, you use 6 operators, and you can set them in different ways, connect them in different ways. The layout that you see here, all the purple ones are the so-called carriers, and the green ones are the so-called modulators. The carriers are the ones that are giving you sound. So that means that if I dial this up, which is the slider for the volume, you can hear it becoming louder. And if I take the other one in, I can actually switch them on or off. But if I take the other one in, you hear the other one, and I have an octave switch here. You can hear that now also gives sound. Whereas if I dial just one sound here, it will not give you sound because it has a series of carrier or modulators to go through. So it's a different way of creating sound. It's built in the DX7 heritage. DX7 was the first FM synthesizer on a real large scale that was sold. It is built in its heritage, but um, it's polyphonic for use within Voltage Modular, and it has some modern extensions that the DX7 didn't have. So mainly what you can do with it, you can create all kinds of different sounds. So I'll end this video with just a couple of sounds, and I'll get back into a next video with some more examples and more layout and more technical know-how. So DEX at least is a modern 6-operator FM synthesizer inspired by the classic DX style synthesis, but it's expanded for modular workflow. So there's modulation in there, there's unison in there, stereo spread, advanced routing possibilities. So let's get into the sounds. So first of all, let's have an electric piano. So something like this. Next one, let's get a bell in there. Or a bass. Or some metallic sounds. And let's close this one off with just a couple of pads or a pad sound. So that was it for the first video. I'll be back with next ones. So see you later. Cheers. Bye bye.